For some first-time voters in Arizona, the upcoming presidential election is not about party affiliation, but about the issues they believe will define their future. On Friday, several groups of election canvassers at the Arizona State University campus were trying to talk to young people about the importance of voting, but many would walk past without stopping, despite bags of crisps, sweets, and election stickers on offer for those engaging. A lot of people just want to be left alone, Sawyer Rout, who works for a nonpartisan canvassing group, told Reuters.
Not right now, I would say, is the average response. Most people have already been bombarded with spam texts. They've got clipboard people coming after them. So a lot of people just want to be left alone.
As both Democratic and Republican presidential candidates are trying to get the votes of young adults, some feel they have been bombarded by election advertisements and divisive rhetoric and don't trust the traditional media.
If you separate whatever your opinion might be about him, I think that his economic policy is very sound. I think that putting tariffs on nations that try to push their products into our country, it's a smart thing, because ultimately what it does is it promotes businesses to do business in America. As young people, we actually just want to see what the ideas are. And I think podcasts, long-form podcasts with candidates, it's been really helpful to actually learn who that person is. And it also allows them to clarify the record. Everything gets taken out of context when it's just this little tiny soundbite. But long-form conversation is, okay, they may have said this, but what is the context surrounding what they actually said?
Kinsaloa was planning to vote for Donald Trump, saying that the economy was the defining issue for him and the Republican economic policy was very sound. Another young Phoenix resident, 22-year-old Thessalonian Hardiman, has already cast his vote for Donald Trump during the early voting process and said he was hoping for lower gas and rent prices.
Just better living, just like gas going down or groceries going down and rent going down, because rent's killing me big time. Sometimes while I'm like on Google looking at like purchases or something, I'll get like a little news alert, I'll click on that, I'll just start reading it. Or just at work, sometimes we'll be working and then we'll just be talking about like our economy, our presidency and stuff like that.
Despite economic concerns, 24-year-old Ashley Hernandez said her vote will be determined by candidates' stance on the issue of abortion.
Yeah, it's something that I keep in mind, because I want the leader that's leading us, or the person that's representing our country, to also have the same view, which is that everyone gets to decide what they want to do with themselves. It's a free country, so they should follow that as well when it comes to people making decisions.
On Thursday, Trump campaigned in Phoenix during his third visit to the state in October, where he had previously campaigned at Arizona State University.
So, for me personally, I'm a lot more concerned about our economy than anything. So that's like the main, if I'm hearing someone talk about at least some sort of economic plan, that's what I'm looking for, because I'm concerned about the future. But that's there's no reason for two Americans to be disagreeing about something so much that they hate each other just because they have differing opinions on an issue. I think that's dumb. I think it should be more focused on issues than fighting an enemy, an enemy that doesn't really exist. It's just other people with other opinions.
Kamala Harris was also in Arizona on Thursday, trying to reach undecided voters and encourage people to head to the polls. It was her second trip to the state last month. Arizona is one of the 7 battleground states in a tight race, according to polls, between Harris and Trump for next Tuesday's U.S. elections. The state specifically could be one of the more contentious states for the youth vote.
So that's what's bad. I get my news through social media. And I feel bad about it, because everyone's I know you can't get the right stuff, but yeah, sadly, I do get my news through social media.